Mud. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Daniel and you're watching Triple R Farms, and it is April the 25th. It is Monday, and it is going to be a busy day today. We're going to be back planting corn. We decided to hold off this weekend on trying to plant and give it a few more days to dry. It was still water. There's the air compressor every time. It was still water in the field, so it would be a lot of plant a little bit, pick up, go around this mud hole, let back down. It was going to be basically skipping around, so we decided to hold off. It really dried up. It was in the 80s all weekend, so Dad and Philip, they're already over there. He said it's good and dry, a lot better than it was Friday, so I think we made the right decision. So hopefully we'll knock out corn planting either Tuesday or Wednesday, hopefully Tuesday. So got to get everything over there. I got to get Lucy's kennel out where I can hook back up to the gooseneck, my chemical trailer. Mark's gone to get some more chemical from Helena. Wayne and James, they got to get everything over there. They got to get the seed tender. They got to get my 18-wheeler with fertilizer over there. And then we got to see about getting my rogator over there along with my truck and the chemical trailer. So got a lot to do this morning. I hope y'all enjoy the video. Like I said, it's going to be a busy one. I got the drone, so we'll have some spraying, some planting, and everything in between. So let's get this video started. Oh, this thing is so heavy. We're gonna be putting out the same formula we were putting out earlier on corn. We got the bore saw. That's your boron. We're going out at a quart to the acre. You got your Roundup Power Max 3. 24 ounces to the acre of this. And then we got our atrazine, going a quart on that to the acre. And this is not Prowl. This is we filled these Prowl jugs up with Molly. So we're going out 6 ounces of Molly. And then we got our Schaefer's wet saw, is a non-ionic surfactant that we're going to be using. And that is it. And we got 28005. That's the liquid nitrogen we're going to be putting in. We're going with 27 gallons to the acre. Well, Dad, if you can see him, he is right over there. Anyway, he said it is still wet all out across there. He can't even make it to the end of the field, so he's having to do a lot of picking it up, turning around, and which we hate to do, skip around, but we've got to go ahead and try to plant it. So anyway, so he's going to be skipping around over here. He's got all the way to those pine trees, and then he'll be through with that section. Then right over there where James's truck is, on the other side of that road to those pine trees, he's got that section to do. And I saw Philip, I met him coming out of here with the other planter. He was over on this side of the ditch. He did all of this. And right back there is where the hogs were. But anyway, he's finished with this section of the field. So instead of him coming over here and basically choking up his planter in the mud and stuff, Dad thought it was better for him to send him. He's over there in a farm in the valley called the Edwards. It's a part of the valley, it's called the Edwards, because it ought to be much drier on that dirt. And anyway, he's gonna get started over there. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna catch up with what Philip just planted, then I'll catch up to what Dad has planted this morning. And I don't really want to get too out in front of them on this part of the farm, because it may not dry up in time, and we may not even get it planted, so there's no point in having the fertilizer out there if you don't have corn. Well, here is the hog damage. And what they'll do is they found exactly where that row was, where the seed are under the ground. And as you can tell, they're pretty good at staying on the row. They just go all the way down them. And what happens is you can see they got most of the seed, but they missed that guy right there. And then you'll see they missed him. They just kind of pushed him to the side with their nose, but they don't miss many. They're pretty efficient at getting the seed. But they work this whole corner right here and kind of some of those ridges right there. All this will have to be replanted, which is not very good, but that's what it should look like. Corn should be like this. I don't know why they skipped right here, but he did. Golly, it'll make you sick to your stomach.
Mud! Oh, this wheel, I need another wheel. It's rubber not touching. Anyway, it's getting gummed up.
I'd say it's a little on the muddy side, but it's not the whole field. It's just where we've got low spots, they are really wet, and everywhere else is good and dry. It's perfect conditions. It's just Some of these fields we got over here in the valley really need some tile drainage. That's one of the reasons we bed all this land over here, just to get them up out of the water as best we can. It's just wet, but at least the sun's out. At least we're getting some warm weather in the 80s, mid 80s, so that will help out a lot. But we'll get it done. It won't be the prettiest job we've ever done, but we'll get it planted, and we'll move on to the next crop. All right, today for lunch we went with the pizza, Hunt Brothers Pizza. Went with the pepperoni, sausage, and it looks like bacon, pieces of bacon on there. Got 2 pieces, and then went with the classic Sprite. Like he's choked up again. That's Dad. Probably got mud. Man, it has turned out to be a beautiful day in Alabama. We've had beautiful blue skies all day, a little bit of clouds, and just sunshine and hot weather. It is one awesome day in Alabama to be farming. So I think it's a good time to get the drone out. Me and Philip are in the same field, so let's get it in the air, guys. Well, that's gonna be it for me as far as spraying today. I'm out ahead of Philip just a little bit, but we got a couple things we got to do before we end this video. Number one is not very high up on my list. I'm dreading it already because I knew I had to do it at some point today, but I've got to get the pivot in the Edwards going. I've got to walk it out of the way so he can plant behind it, and you know it's going to be in there. Yes, haven't been in there all spring to crank up the motor, so yeah, we're going to have a lot of wasps that we're going to have to fight here in a minute. So let's go ahead and get it over with, guys. If we were wanting to go clockwise, we would just move this little lever this way, and then we'd be going forward, but we want to go in reverse, counterclockwise, and that right there says it's almost on full speed, so we're good there. Now, next thing we got to do is drive our truck all the way back down to the other end where the motor is, and let's fire that motor up, and she should start walking that way. Okay, let's get our weapons. We'll need the gloves for sure. Oh, and then definitely we'll need this. Have not been in here to crank it up this spring, so that means that these wasps have had plenty of time to come in here and start building their nest. And there's one flying right there. Jeez, already. All right, dude. Step back. Come to me. Yeah. Okay, here's the deal. So what I gotta do is I gotta make it to that little gray box down there on the floor. That's the control panel. I gotta open that baby up, and golly, there's a nest back there too. Anyway, the goal is to get to that gray box, hold the Murphy gauge, click the start button, and hopefully she'll fire up. But gotta take care of a little business first. Oh, there's another one. Always just give it like a test. Just kind of bump that starter and let the engine kind of turn over for a second, and then I get the heck out of there. Because if they got any nests on the motor, you know, that'll get them flying up. So that's my little pre-test on the motor. Did not see anything fly up, so we're probably pretty good to go. All right, this time should be the final time. Let's see if we can get it cranked. Got lucky that time, guys. There's still a nest somewhere on it. Shoot! God, dog. There's still a nest in there because after the motor cranked, I was standing there and a couple of little yellow jackets. They came flying by me like fighter jets going. Alright, we've been running for about 3 minutes, and I can see way down there, the very end tower where we were, I can see it starting to get ahead of the other tires, so that means we're walking that way, but we still have to watch it because usually in the first 5 minutes after cranking up the motor, if a tower's going to get out of line, it's going to be pretty quick, so we'll watch it a little while longer, and if it runs a couple more minutes, that means we're probably pretty good to go. That it's going to walk without a tower getting out of line. So we'll wait a couple minutes, and then we'll go check on Philip. If you're new to the channel and you don't know about the battle between me and the wasp, it goes on all summer long. And it's always in these pivot sheds, we always have the worst trouble. And the reason I'm trying to avoid getting stung is because I'm highly allergic to them. And then number two is I don't really like getting bit by pretty much anything. So we got lucky today, we did not get stung. So today was a good day. So, looks like about 2 inches. There it is. Saw this earlier when I was spraying. That's a little bitty boy. See, this is what's deceiving about it. You think this is where the furrow is because you see this crack. That's what I was first looking at, but the middle of the furrow is right here. So, according to that, it looks fine. But I always get thrown off when I see this little trench on this side or the trench right here. It looks like that's the furrow, but it's not. That's where those little discs are running through there, throwing up a little bitty bed of dirt. And the packing wheel is packing it down back smooth. So that looks good, because that's where the furrow is, dead in the middle. So yes, they are doing an excellent job. I like them. It's doing a good job. They both are doing good right now. But this one is really showing out. So far they have done really well this year. But we'll see how they do in the beans, and we'll see how they do in the cottonland. But right now, I give it a big thumbs up. So guys, that is going to be it for this video. We are out of time. It's a really good chance that we are going to get through planting corn tomorrow, and that will be a great day. So you got to stay tuned. You got to watch the next video to see if we finish. Hopefully we will, but you'll just have to watch and see. But as for this video, guys, we are done. If you don't mind, if you made it this far to the end, if you don't mind giving us a thumbs up, click that little thumb down there. It means you like the video. And if you want to join our channel and subscribe to it, just click the Triple R Farms right up here, and it'll walk you through subscribing. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. It'll just allow you to know as soon as I put up a video, it'll notify you, is all it does. So anyway, guys, that is all for this one. We will see y'all on the next one. We're out.